Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's percolating. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning to the people on Facebook. Good morning to the people on IG. Good morning to the people on the YouTube. Good morning to the people on LinkedIn and Twitter too.
Java,
Percolating.
get a vibe, stay ready.
Truth in the cup, keep it strong, keep it steady.
Pull up a chair, yeah, take a sip it with me.
Good morning, good people. Java with Jimmy. Good
Morning, good morning.
Yeah, the love percolating.
Vibe percolating. Java with Jimmy. Good morning,
That morning.
good morning,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
good morning.
Yeah, the love.
Vibe percolating.
Yeah,
Java with Jimmy. Good morning,
that morning.
percolating.
Yeah, we in it.
Yeah, we in it.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Java with Jimmy.
percolating.
Yeah, we in it.
Yeah, we in it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Java with Jimmy.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Today is Monday, March 16th, 2026. And it is Mental Health Monday. You're here for a shot of Java. But if you're familiar with the Java Cafe, and I'm going to try to wait a few more minutes for some folks to come in the room before I do this. But today is a very, 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 very special day. Without this day, there would be no me. And so for those of you that are smart, you can figure that out. Today is Mama Java's birthday. My mother is 70 years old today. I think for our seniors, especially women, when you pass a certain age, it's okay for, children to say it. So we're celebrating my mother today for her birthday. We're definitely going to share her Cash App later. For those of you, that would be inclined to just send her a little gift of greeting. Today is her birthday. So we're definitely going to celebrate her. And also, speaking of celebration, somebody say Michael B. Jordan. I did not watch last night. Now, as much as I make myself endure some political things, I just was very concerned last night that it was going to be Oscars so white. Put that hashtag in the comments, Oscars so white. I had that concern, and so I did not watch. And I was actually watching church last night. And I started seeing posts on social media that Michael B. Jordan won the Best Actor award, as well as the good brother. And I'm trying to get his name right, because not Carlton Banks did a spoof and called the writer and producer, executive producer, called him Google. So yeah, I don't want to mispronounce the brother's name. I don't want to not only mispronounce it, I don't want to say the wrong name. But Michael B. Jordan won the Oscar last night, and I think that is amazing. And there is a slight connection, not necessarily for me personally, but there's a joke going around on social media about what is the brother's name? Brother Canton, I say little boy, because I actually encountered his mother and Anasia, his aunt, I'll say decades ago. So, what are you talking about? There it goes, Dina. Thank you. Ryan Coogler. Well, not Carlton Banks, called him Ryan Google. And if you're not familiar with not Carlton Banks, please go do so, because that brother is an amazing church-based sort of comedy type guy, but not Carlton Banks is definitely a good brother. So I was getting mixed up. So the piece about Michael B. Jordan, like getting this, is just amazing. And that connection that I was referring to. So I think it's Miles Canton. His mother and father are pastors. And if you are familiar with Hezekiah Walker and the Love Fellowship Crusade Choir, there is a song called Calling My Name. That song, some of the lyrics are, oh Lord, I've sinned, but oh Lord, I sinned, but you're still calling my name. Timothy Figueroa Canton, speaking of Figueroa, Miles' grandfather is a big time bishop. And so that's why even in the beginning of the movie with the church scene and Miles walking in and singing the blues, I'm like, now, wait a minute. So Miles' mother is Timothy Figueroa Canton. And his father, and I can't remember his first name, but his father's a producer, produced some projects with Timothy. And the joke around social media is, you know, she sang the song, oh Lord, I've sinned, but you're still calling my name. And then her son gets the award. I think he got the award or was in the movie for Sinners. So just a observation there. But shout out to Michael B. Jordan, displaying Black excellence. Also, you know, a Black man, we need to celebrate that, doing what he's doing. And so shout out to him as we're speaking about celebrations. For those of you that are just joining, we're also celebrating Mama Java's birthday today. And so I'll go ahead and start putting it now here and there. So we're going to do this again next week. No, I'm messing. But if you're inclined to send Mama Java something for her birthday, there is her Cash App there on the screen. So along with it being March 16th, Mama Java's birthday, it's also Mental Health Monday. And so as we do, I want to check in with you on your mental health. How are you doing? We're at war. Gas is going up. Food is going up. And though we thought we were kind of out of the woods when it comes to fuel, oil's going up, and the heating utilities and electricity are going up. Now, some of you know that I moved recently. In my former apartment, I had an all-inclusive rent. Heat, gas, electricity, I was all set. Rent, car note, subscriptions, cell phone, cable and internet, liability insurance, so anyway. But my point is, I was hearing for months about folks talking about the crazy prices of the utilities. I wasn't seeing bills for 2 years. My new place, I went from no utilities to 3. Water and cooking is gas. Heat is oil and electricity. And for me, y'all know electricity is huge. It is interesting. And so financial things, us being at war, I will also name that for many of us this past weekend, a lot of us, today was the day in 2019 that the reality of the transition and ascension of His Grace, the late, great Bishop Bernard Nathaniel Bragg, transitioned. And so there's that. We buried Bishop Michael Chapman this weekend, too. And so there are some people that tune in that are part of Bethel churches that are familiar. We just want to hold space and name that for you as well. So let's check in on our mental health. And I didn't do what I usually do. I guess I was so caught up with starting off with Mama Java's birthday. But again, welcome to the Java Cafe this morning. Thank you for being here. And please do us a favor and hit that like and share button. It does not cost that much to support this platform. Likes, shares, sharing information. Lose Portfolio Photography. I don't know if that's lose from Brockton, but good to see you in the room no matter what. She get in the bag. Sister Angela is also over on Instagram. Good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Seeing Angela's name made me think of Urban Heat, which made me think of Brother Marv and Brother Mark Harris. Some of you have seen that I've posted or shared a status that we are soliciting prayers for Brother Mark Harris. He has been diagnosed with cancer, and he is in the hospital from last reports. And so please keep the name Mark Harris, same name as, my mother. No relation, but please keep Luzmar. Hey, good to see you, Luzmar. I know another Luz from out in Brockton, but please keep Brother Mark Harris in your prayers. And Angelina, good to see you in the room. So Mental Health Monday. How y'all doing? One word in the comments. How are you doing? What's going on with you? You can name a thing that is challenging you, and let's be intentional today, since we're talking about Mental Health Monday. As much as I ask about how you're feeling and things like that, which a lot of times are joyous and strengthened and encouraged, let's also on Mental Health Monday talk about what do we do for self-care. How are we self-caring with all these things that are going on? And yes, we can talk about the normal massage, getting your petty and your medi, petty and medi. What did I say? Petty and mani. Getting your petty and mani. For me, wow. Lose. So first of all, trying to see that icon. I need to see a face. Mr. JC, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. But Lou said, I am your fan for 20 years plus. My heart just said doom doom. For 20 years plus, sending you good vibes. Thank you, and sending them back to you as well. But what do we do for self-care? So let's put one word in the comments and talk about, our mental health status today, and also be intentional about what we do for self-care, because that is a huge part of mental health. Mama Java is in the room, of course, first one in. Again, happy birthday to you, mother. Brother Chris, what's going on, sir? Good to see you in the room this morning, nephew. Sister Debbie, speaking of birthdays, this weekend, our sister Debbie Stubbs celebrated her birthday as well. I saw Deidre post a picture of her. So Sister Debbie, happy birthday to you as well. It's been 6 years, y'all, and I still have yet to get a formal monthly, weekly birthday something together. Brother Milton Java, good to see you in the room, brother. Good to see you in the room. Also, Sister Dina Marshall Tarver is saying happy birthday to Mama Java as well. Oh, I didn't say that. If you want, put your birthday greetings in the comments as well for Mama Java. Who else is in the room this morning? Milagro, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. I thought about you this weekend because I had to mess with Alexa. I had to mess with the Amazon device. So I thought about you this weekend. Good to see you in the room. Sharon Cornelius, Pastor Sharon Cornelius, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room this morning. Also, Michelle D. Smith is in the room. Buenos dias. Good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Cliff, what's going on, brother? Good to see you in the room. Sister Soraya, good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. Michelle D. Smith is saying, hold on, I just seen something from her. Also, Sharon Cornelius is saying, Mama Java. Gina M. Hills Harris, happy birthday. That's my mother's road dog. Well, I'm sorry, Sharon. I don't mean to call you a dog, but you know what I mean. They hang out together and they do their church stuff. And my mother and them went to some other outing the other day. So, Dina, we're going to get to your word in a minute. Thank you for putting a word in there. And also Michelle D. Smith. Sister Debbie is saying, welcome to the 70s Club. My mother just entered there. Chip, good morning. Good to see you in the room this morning. Use your words, bro. What? You have no words? Knowing Brother Chip, excuse me. Knowing Brother Chip, he's probably saying, excuse me, that he has no words. All right, we're going to get into the mental health status in just a second. Let me see who else is in the Java Cafe. We got Dina Self-Care. 40 years plus. Chip, try 30. Ain't no 40 years plus. And thank you for all you've done in your consistency in community with young people, fussing, calling things in, civic engagement, and all of that. Shamika, good morning. Good to see you in the room. Good morning. I thought I just saw Katrina Cooley flag name in here. I've been getting some texts. I don't know if that's spam or from you, but I thought I just saw Katrina's name in here. Maybe not. Shamika, thank you for the birthday greetings. Also, Tay is in the room. Good morning to you and sending birthday salutations as well. Selena Rankin, that has known my mother almost as long as I've been born. They grew up together over on Greenville Street in Roxbury. Good morning to you. Good to see you in the room. And I got Sister Soraya as well. Brother Luther Pinkney is over on Instagram. Good to see that good brother in the room. Katrina, I did see your name. Confirm for me if what I was getting from you is real and not spam, because it looked all the time or whatever. But good to see you over on Instagram. M Brand Drade 5 over on Instagram. Mr. JC, I think I said good morning, and Luz and Angelina as well. Good to see you all over there in the Instagram section of the Java Cafe. All right, let's go to our words for Mental Health Monday this morning. I believe so far I have seen Brother Chris, thank you. Michael B. Jordan won, but my observation of social media is, and I've seen this hashtag, Oscar's so white, Oscar's still white. I think at some point we need to have a conversation about why everybody. Brother Anthony Davis Jr., my brother, is in the room. I owe somebody a phone call. Good to see you in the room, brother. Good to see you in the room this morning. All right, words for Mental Health Monday. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I thought I saw words, but I did see Dina. I thought I saw some mental health words. Oh, Dina said that her word is relaxed. Michelle D. Smith said that her word is conscious with prioritizing holistic health. I love that. That's not one word. Well, you said conscious, but those are a few words. But I like that there. Chip, come on, give us a word for your mental health status. Those of you that are on Instagram, thank you so much, brother MB, brother or sister MB, over on Instagram. They said that their word is rest. I don't know if you can apply that to self-care as well. Dina is letting us know for self-care that she's just trying to breathe and take a minute when feeling overwhelmed. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's one of the easiest, quickest things that you can do, is to center yourself in breathing. One of the things I do, breathe in through your nose, out through your nose, focus on the cool when you're breathing in, focus on the heat that's going through your nose when you're exhaling, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. For me, is a very centering process. When I am pissed, when I am angry, when I'm stressed out. So thank you, Dina, for the reminder of that. We're going to go over to Instagram because the folks are active over there in the comments. I love it. Luther said that his word is reflect. Katrina said that hers is focused. And also MB, yes, I got to figure out who that is over there. Remember when we just had our regular names on social media? Now we got all type of, and I get it. Some of us have code names just so we keep some people away from us. But MB and Brother Luther, Sister Leslie just joined over on Instagram, and IERT03 just joined. Good morning to you over there. Mental health words, folks. Sister Soraya said that she is staying focused. Selena said that she is staying focused as well. Sister Debbie said her word is joyful and can also be applied to self-care, presumably. Mama Java, 2 words. It's her birthday, so she can. She said that she is so blessed. And Katrina, yes, is over on Instagram. Thank you, Pastor Sharon. Love you too, Selena, and thank you for the Java Nation promotion. And I think I got everybody. There's a few of you all in here that Milton. Who else? Milagro. Who else? Chip. I still don't see a word for your mental health. Who else is in here? Tay, did I see one for you? Okay. Sharon Cadillius, I think I got y'all's. Okay. All right. We got the self-care. Oh, here's the other thing I wanted to mention. Y'all know that today is about to get, as far as the weather, today is about to get crazy, crazy, crazy. It is going to rain. Where's Miss Teresa? She always tries to get me to stall or stay on longer. Let's do the 12-hour. It is going to rain and be extremely bad up until 8 p.m. Light rain, moderate rain. I'm looking at the map with the colors. It's about to get real interesting. So make sure that anything you need to seal up and take care of is taken care of, because you don't want anything leaking and coming into your space. The other thing I wanted to mention to you are a few dates. A couple of folks have asked me about GBH and also the appearance I did last week on BNN. We have both of those videos. I'm probably going to play them closer to the anniversary. Speaking of the anniversary, right now we are only doing an online pop-up sort of thing that day. I'm not sure who's coming in yet. The invitation is going out to folks. Y'all know what we usually do. The folks come in the room, they talk about the platform impact. This year is just a little bit different for me because in the 6th year was a lot of time, self-reflection and focus, and getting attitude and some things together. And every now and then there are some things that come to test and show you that you're doing well, but the thought processes that you don't speak about kind of remind you and let you know that the man, Jimmy Hills, still has some space to grow. And so for me this year is a lot more reflective. Yes, we're going to do the Red Cup Awards. I'm waiting to hear from the Museum of Science. It's not going to be there. We'll get you a date, and that's more than likely going to be probably in the fall. All right. So we'll show those videos closer to the anniversary, which is next Tuesday morning. Programming note, we're starting at 9 o'clock, just off of, tradition. For the first year, we were together every day at 9 a.m. And so we're going to start off next Tuesday at 9 a.m. So keep that date in mind as well. We'll go over that in a second. So the 19th, which is Thursday at 10 p.m., we will appear with Phoenix Fire on her platform. The flyer is up on that. I'll make sure you get more information, or if there's a link when that video drops. Good morning also to Martin Day, E-Rome. Good to see you over on Instagram as well. On the 20th at 10 a.m., which is Friday, I will appear in the 10 a.m. hour over on Spark FM with Danielle Johnson, Sister Tony, and also Brother Tristan over on Spark FM. And then I think that is it. And a couple of other dates are in my head, but I don't remember what they are. But also don't forget, next Tuesday, the 24th, we're going to have a pop-up. We're going to talk about your favorite episode. We're going to talk about the past year or so. A lot has happened. A lot has changed. And as I said, it's more around your host, but the platform has grown. And I think I mentioned to you all, I went viral around Reverend Jackson's service. And right now, when was his service? Last weekend? In the last week, we've gained 1,200 new followers. Shout out to new followers. If you happen to just tune in and this pops up on your feed, there's a post on my page. You came in. We were talking about a musical select. Now, let me make this clear in case Miss Burrell and or others see this and it's documented. The major motive I had for posting the videos of Kim Burrell was one, y'all know I like to put stuff up first. So as soon as she started singing, I was like, so I got that out there. And it was, for me, it was just showing Kim. I enjoy the way Kim sings. Then I put another video up of the second part. First part, Take Me to the King. It was cool. I don't know what happened with the second video. I think one person, so if you don't know, Take Me to the King is a song by Tamala Mann. Very popular song. Sang at about probably 87.68% of funerals and churches. Take Me to the King, Take Me to the King. And Kim Burrell got up to sing it. She didn't know the words and she had her phone. That happens. Anyway, I'll close this out by saying that we went viral. And so there have been some changes with the platform. There are some changes coming as soon as people start paying their invoices. There's some changes coming. We need to upgrade. We need new cameras. We need new lights. My laptop, time for a new one. So there's also, I'll mention to you, there is I don't solicit often, twice a year, anniversary. That's for the platform. And then I'll put my Cash App up on my birthday. Oh, Jenny. Excuse me for 1 second. Jenny. That seems to be a popular consensus of that song. So anyway, speaking of solicitation, there will be an email going out to some folks. And also next week, we'll just put, the Cash App up. And I thank you in advance for your support. Liz O'Connor just jumped on over on Instagram, a longtime friend in the space of civic engagement and campaigning and politicking here in the city of Boston. Good to see you in the room. I think that is it for dates so far. So please keep those dates in mind. We are going to get ready to wrap up this morning. Outside of the people that have yet to put some comments for their mental health, my mother just said her niece is in the room. I'm not sure which one, but Dina is saying allergies are starting already. I found Mucinex has helped surprisingly. I thought about Zyrtec this morning. I heard a commercial this morning in the background, and I'm literally standing there like, should I start it now just to be okay? But will I don't like taking medicine on a daily basis. We'll see how things go. But Dina, thank you for mentioning that. Speaking of allergies, which makes me think of health, tomorrow we are speaking with Harvard Street Health Center about substance use prevention and treatment and intervention for your Healthy Java for tomorrow. So make sure that you plan to join us tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Harvard Street Health Center will be with us, and we're going to talk about substance use, treatment, and prevention. So please make sure you plan to come back and see us then. Just so we make it over to 10:31 minutes so Union Capital members can get their points. And speaking of Union Capital, for those of you that don't know, if you go over to Union Capital and sign up for their community civic engagement programming, they give you points for civic engagement. And this platform actually is considered civic engagement, and you get points for watching Java with Jimmy. So hit Mama Java up, hit Sharon Cornelius up. They also get points for bringing people on. So hit them up if you're interested in that. And there's a whole lot of activity that goes on with Union Capital. So shout out to brother Eric Leslie that is making that happen. All right, folks, that is it for us this morning. Sort of a quick shot of Java. Please, on this Mental Health Monday, it's gloomy out. I see it. The sun's not coming out according to the forecast until tomorrow. It's supposed to rain and rain bad up until about 8 p.m. this evening. So get your umbrellas, put your little booties on and duck boots and all that other stuff. I just told my age, duck boots. All right. We will see before we go, Jenny said that Union Capital is an excellent organization. It is, and very, very community driven. Just before we go, I just wanted to remind you to share this information with you, and we'll be back with you to say goodbye in just a couple of seconds.
Know Better, Live Better is a community-centered campaign connecting people of color to HIV prevention, testing, treatment, and sexual health care without judgment and without pressure. Right here in our community. And there are many other sites ready to support you too. Because care should meet you where you are. And knowledge should feel empowering.
Visit lesbiegayurbanfoundation.org/live better to see all care sites and get connected.
So for more information on that event and the overall campaign, please go to jwj.info/Blue BLU, Boston Lesbian Gay Urban Foundation. Please go and check them out. One more scan at the comments, and we are going to wrap up for sure. All right, that is it. And okay, that is it. Brother Darren, it just jumped on over on Instagram. Good to see you. It's funny because right after that, dude, thank you for the confirmation. Right after that commercial, I was going to mention to you all, you saw that commercial we just ran for Boston Lesbian Gay Urban Foundation. If you know of some businesses, if you have an event coming up, community events, yes, but I'm going to leave that alone. I was going to say, if you're charging, but consider buying some ad space here in the Java Cafe. Support this Black-owned media platform, community-driven. If you're paying attention, this administration is trying to stifle legacy and major media networks based on their accurate, truthful coverage of this active war. So support community-based platforms like this one, Spark FM, Urban Heat, and also Woke Woman Radio. But please remember to do that. I seen Sister Jesus Lord. See, you all put these Instagram names up, and then I get ready to call you that. Jeannie, good to see you hop on over on Instagram as well. Okay, I said I'm going to wrap up, but when we see the health fair, Mama Java, thank you for the health fair. Please save the date of May 16th, 2026 for the 5th annual Joseph R. Betancourt Health Fair. That is taking place in Roxbury. I'm waiting. Matter of fact, I need to nudge them today. I'm waiting to hear about the space. I am attempting to go back to the Thelma Burns building. Mothers and others, I heard y'all about the walk from the parking lot and getting it. It's a beautiful space at RCC, but I heard y'all. So we are looking to take the health fair, one of Boston's reinvigorating for the past 5 years. We hadn't heard about health fairs over the years. And in 2022, we thought it was important to bring it back. And so we have all types of resources and services, giveaways. This year, 5 people will walk away with $1,000 cash. Now, you have to pre-register, which opens on April 3rd. You have to obviously show up and check in, and you have to be there. If we call your number and you are not in the room, and this goes for all prizes, you don't get it. So, and we're going to do raffles about every 45 minutes. So, we're not trying to hold you hostage from 11 to 3 p.m., but keep that in mind. Share the flyer and invite people to come. We are expecting a increased number of people this year. I will let you know that Johnson & Johnson and Bayer, I didn't have to solicit them this year. They reached out to me, actually the last couple of years. They reached out to us and said, hey, we want to get an early start on the health fair. Get us the paperwork. So shout out to Johnson & Johnson and Bayer, Dr. Rick Lee, and the providers that come a lot from Massachusetts General Hospital, but then also those that are from other places. We have a wait list for the resource tables. Yeah, I don't know. Katrina, the flyer is on my Facebook page. It's a story, a video right now, but there is I'll post the flyer and I'll DM it to you on Instagram. I'll make sure you get that. I think you came one year and the tables and stuff were full, but Katrina, we'll keep you in mind. All right. All right. That's it, folks. It's 10:37 Union Capital. You definitely get your hours. And I think that is it. We will see you all tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. closing out with health with Harvard Street Health Center to talk about substance use, addiction, prevention, and treatment.